because they were heartbroken. They don't want to go anywhere. This is their home.
The Tyson plant gave us notice of a layoff procedure warn notice over a week ago. They'll be closing their facility as of January 20th, impacting 3,200 individuals for the community of Lexington. The general mood of the individuals coming in for our services, of course, is anxiety. What do I do next? Will I have a job? Where do I go? And what do I do from here? Tyson workers make up about 3,200 of the population of 11,000 of Lexington. And so they have a great impact upon the culture, schools, and everything that a community is comprised of.
We just hardworking people. What we do is go to work, come to church. That's all we do here.
These plants have been underutilized, and we have a shortage of cattle out there in the U.S., and because of that, very vulnerable, might shut down. We have a very strong community in Lexington that really is close-knit and very accepting of the packing industry as well as all industries.
As you guys seen, that right there is the future of America. 2026 is about to get a whole lot worse. Y'all thought 2025 is something. Y'all thought these past few months were something. Oh, no. 2026 is about to get a lot harder for the majority of Americans. That right there is the future of America. More layoffs, more displacement, more companies closing up shop, more companies leaving, more companies consolidating. I've been telling y'all this for the longest. I've been ringing the bell for the longest. This is the future of America, right? Y'all waiting on a New Year's resolution. Y'all waiting on daddy government to come and write a plan for you. You think daddy government is coming to save you. Daddy government is not going to do a damn thing. Daddy government is laying off people. Daddy government is getting rid of people. Daddy government is getting rid of the benefits and the social services, right? Where do you think those people are going to go? What social benefits you think these people who are getting laid off are going to get? You think unemployment is going to save their life? You think unemployment is going to pay their mortgages? You think unemployment is going to be able to pay the light bill and put food on the table? No, it is not. The money is running dry. I've been sounding an alarm. I've been telling you guys, this is the future. What is the future, Tap? What is the future after Pill? More poverty. Poverty is going to be exacerbated in 2026. I keep telling you, the haves and the have-nots is going to be wide and vast. The majority of Americans are going to be have-nots. There are going to be very few Americans who own the wealth. There's going to be very few Americans who own the real estate. There's going to be very few Americans who own the stock market portfolios. Very few. And in actuality, right now, the top 20% own the majority of the assets, all asset classes in the first place. And the bottom percentage of people, guess what they own? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Many of them barely keeping up with the mortgage. Many people are barely keeping up with the rent. Y'all keep thinking that things are going to get better and there's going to be some saving grace, some angel is going to come down and save you. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is not, right? We've already seen what happens when factories, when warehouses close shop in middle America, the Rust Belt, the Bible Belt, right? We've already seen what happens, right? Those towns get destroyed. Tyson plant just closed down his factory in that small town in middle America, right? Where do you think those people are going to go? They have to go where the jobs are, which is the big city. People keep talking about I'm just going to move to a small town. I'm just going to move to the middle of nowhere. I'm just going to move to middle America. Well, do you have a few $1 million put up, sir, ma'am? Do you have a family land or something and your family is wealthy and you could just survive off the land or something? Like, what are you talking about? Middle America is dead, right? The working class is dead. The middle class is dead. There is no more middle class. They're getting rid of the middle class. Daddy government said no more middle class. We don't need you anymore. They're closing up shop, right? What they're discovering is, which I've already mentioned before, what they're discovering is that they can make more, do more with less of you. Let me say that one more time for those of you in the back of the class. They've already made up their mind. They've already ran the numbers. They've already did the data analytics and everything. They figured out that they can do more, make more without you. And people are going to be yelling and crying, well, what about morals? What about ethics? This is America, fool. What rock were you born under? Morals? Ethics? This is America. Home of the brave, land of the free. There is no morals in this shit. There is no ethics. There is no boundaries. This is what hyper capitalism looks like. Everybody want to be a capitalist, and I'm not anti-capitalist at all. I'm actually a big capitalist. But everybody wants to be a capitalist, right? Everybody's all, yeah, capitalism is good. Capitalism is good. Yep, capitalism. Until capitalism is bending you over and pulling your goddamn on hair. Oh, capitalism is good. See, I believe in capitalism with ethics. I believe in capitalism with rules and regulations. See, y'all just capitalism. Yep, I believe in capitalism, but this is what happens when capitalism know no bounds. See, there's an upside and a downside to capitalism. Yes, sir, it is. There's always going to be an upside and there's always going to be a downside. See, the capitalism that America practices in today's time, which is hyper capitalism, right? It leaves the majority behind, and profit is by any means necessary. That is not capitalism with regulations and rules. That is not capitalism with ethics. It is not. That is by any means necessary at whatever cost necessary. This is what we're seeing. And does it look like it's going to slow down anytime soon? Absolutely not. It's not going to slow down anytime soon, right? Shit may just very well hit the fan 10 times over before we see any kind of change. There won't be any change. The people are too weak. Americans are too weak to fight back, right? They're just going to keep squeezing you and squeezing you and squeezing you until you have nothing left. Right? How do you fight wars? Right? Somebody answer me. How do you fight wars? Don't you need resources to fight wars? Don't you need bandwidth to fight wars? Don't you need weaponry to fight wars? And I'm using that as a metaphorical, using that in a metaphorical context, as in, well, if they're squeezing Americans for all that they have, right? You can't even get married today, men. You're not even reproducing, let alone holding a good job and then being able to afford regular everyday life. You're being squeezed. You don't have time to think about, oh, the government is effing me over. What can I do? Oh, you're just gonna go to the ballots and vote? Yeah, like that has ever done anything. Yeah, that has done a lot, huh? Yep. You keep voting for, well, I put myself in that category too. We keep voting for the same monster, different flag. The same monster, different color. The same system, different game, I guess you can say. It's the same old thing over and over again. Somebody's going to get in there, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And what do? Nothing. But guess what? Americans are so hopeless. Yes, this is very true. Americans are so hopeless. Americans are so downtrodden. They're just out of it right now that they're willing to vote for whatever to stop the pain, to stop the bleeding. And this is why I say that 2026 is going to get much worse, because y'all thought this whole debacle with Trump was something. No, y'all, listen, man, y'all haven't seen anything yet. I'm telling you right now, y'all haven't seen anything yet. Y'all think Trump is something. Y'all think Trump is something? Y'all think the whole debacle with the election, the fraud allegedly, and all of that, and the January 6ers and all of that, y'all thought that was something? Wait till this next go round. Wait till this next go round. People were desperate in that time period. People were hurting then. People were scared then. People were fearful then. Wait until this next go round. Wait until midterms. Wait until the next election cycle comes back around. And this time, people are going to be even more fearful. People are going to be even more scared. People are going to be hungrier. People are going to be they're going to be more mentally deranged this next go round. Because what they're doing, they're squeezing and squeezing and squeezing until many of you may be on the verge of losing a screw or two. Because that's what's happening already. Many Americans have little to no screws up there now. But this is what happens when you put productivity over everything. When you put productivity over life, when you put productivity over family, when you put productivity over work-life balance. And I know I've said plenty about, I'm not necessarily anti-work-life balance, but I understand that there has to be a balance. Even a machine needs to be lubed up here and there. Even a machine needs to have a screw and the bolts tightened up here and there. You got to press stop on that machine from time to time to make sure that it's running efficiently. The same thing goes with human beings. You need to stop and realize, hey, I need a few screws tight. I need my screws tightened. I'm about to lose a screw. I need some lube right here. I need oil right here. I need to relax, woosah, take a deep breath. I need that right now. But the sad and unfortunate thing is, many people don't have that leeway. They don't have that time. America's about productivity, right? Damn near indentured servitude. This is what America's about. Produce, produce, produce. You don't get a family life. You don't get friends. This is why so many people don't have friends. On top of a lot of people just being deranged and fake and, sinister and always having an ulterior motive. On top of that, right? People just don't have time, right? They're busy trying to afford the time that they don't have. Imagine that. Imagine continuously working just to try to get the little time that you don't have. 2026 is going to be a whole lot worse than you think, right? Especially if you haven't been on your P's and Q's, right? This whole time. I've been on my P's and Q's for years. Look at what I'm in the gym right now, man. It's 1 a.m. Where's my phone? It's 1 in the morning right now. Right? I'm in here working out. I just got off of work. I'm in here working out, no excuses. Because guess what? When the Titanic hits that iceberg, right? Ain't nobody coming to save me. Ain't nobody coming to save you. You better get your own life jacket. I hope you know how to swim when you hit that water, right? I hope your body is able to survive when it hits that ice cold water. I hope that you're able to suffice. I hope your body is able to sustain itself when hypothermia starts kicking. I hope. But one thing about me, I've been maintaining, I've been sustaining, and I've been preparing myself. What have you been doing? Lollygagging? What have you been doing? Not believing what's going on? What have you been doing? Not paying attention? What have you been doing? Goofing off? What have you been doing? Not learning new skills? What have you been doing? Right? 2026 is right around the corner. And 2026 is not about to play games with nobody. Nobody is about to be exempt from what is about to happen in 2026. Nobody. Right? Everything is about to drop on our heads. Right? Only the like all the time. Only the strong will survive. Only the prepared will survive. Only. Many of you're going to get stuck. You're going to get stuck because at this moment in time, if you have nothing, they're just going to keep on. If you have nothing else to suck, pause, no diddy. If you have nothing else to suck, guess what? They're going to take the oxygen away from you. Right? You have no more money? Okay, give me your oxygen. Oh, you can't breathe? Okay, give me a limb. Right? Give me your body. Give me all of that. Give me your mind. Give me your psyche. And right now, a lot of Americans' minds are being hijacked on top of being starved of knowledge and wisdom, right? They're being fed just delusions and lies and just it's just all over the place. People are frantic. You can see it in their eyes. People are losing their goddamn minds. But the ones who keep intact up here, the ones who keep intact right here, those are going to be the ones to prevail. In 2026, guess what I'm doing? I'm prevailing. I'm not waiting around for nothing. I'm not waiting around for nada. I built my own sailboat. How about you? And that's an after pill. Make sure you check out the Patreon. Link is in the description. The Escape Blueprint. I'm carving out efficient minds over there. I'm teaching guys how to build their own escape route from this place that's slowly self-destructing. So if you want to learn that Escape Blueprint, make sure you hit that link in the description. The Escape Blueprint. The After Pill is the ideology. The Escape Blueprint is the framework. And PFP life is the way that you should live. Purpose, freedom, and power. And that is an after pill. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I built a life. I built a family. I worked my hands raw to get here. And I'm not done. This is the Escape Blueprint. PFP life. A way out of the grind and into control. You'll learn how I stack cash, build systems, and reclaim time so you can live on your own terms. You will watch me maneuver and grind towards the life that I achieve for myself, and you can also do the same. Join the circle, join the Patreon, learn the steps, and protect your freedom. The Escape Blueprint, PFP Life.